Good morning everyone, rise and shine. We are currently 47 days until the departure of Snowpiercer's third season, and let's just say, the hype is real. Welcome one and all to another video, and today I'll be analyzing each frame for all of you, but I'll be reducing it all down to a nice and smaller package and just breaking it all down to the major points, just to keep this video on the shorter side. To start off with something that excited me most, JAVI is still alive somehow. Despite what most people thought and what Wilford did to one of my favorite characters, JAVI is still alive and appears to have been saved by the Headwoods, who I suspect will defect from Wilford this season. Aside from JAVI being alive, another big character update for this season is that it appears that LJ and Osweiler are eventually going to get married. Hopefully this turns out to be a good series of events, but this could easily become cringeworthy. I'm not going to lie. Speaking of survivors, I think Asha might be lying. I may be wrong and I may just be in complete denial about my Icebreaker theory, but given my knowledge of cliches, Asha may be a traumatized character that came from Icebreaker in search of New Eden. However, when she is found by Snow Pirate, she hides her true intentions from Andre and his crew. Along the way, she'll warm up to these new characters, but eventually she winds up betraying them unintentionally when Icebreaker tracks her down to Snowpiercer and Big Alice, leading to the battle station scene, which will stop Ruth's arm from getting frozen off, as it is pretty evident that these two scenes right here are the same place and time. As I said, this however does discredit my theory that Icebreaker was this place, but that matters little to me as long as Icebreaker does eventually show up in this season. Whether Melanie is coming back for real or in flashbacks continues to be more ambiguous. I personally hope that she remains dead, but I am beginning to wonder if her death was even a true one or not. As for the rest of our characters on Big Piercer, or Big Alice, and the remains of Snowpiercer, it seems that most of them are relegated to the tail as punishment for loyalty to Leighton, and are regularly shamed and punished for their actions, chiefly Ruth getting her arm frozen off and Zara, well, getting to take a bath like Kevin did. Now, it will be clear that she does survive this, but given this leaked picture right here, I would say that it's pretty likely that she does have to go through what Kevin did. And lastly, more Icebreaker proof. There isn't much of it aside from a horn blaring at the end of the trailer, along with this bright light ahead of the engine Eternal. This could just be the sun, but I like to think it's more of a bright headlight from either Big Alice's engine or Icebreaker. One last thing is this little transition. These don't look like the typical drive rods that Snowpiercer has, but I wouldn't take this evidence too seriously, as it's just a transition used for Season 3 and might not be anything special at all. But that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this. I am incredibly hyped up, even though it might not seem that way. I had to take about 30 minutes to calm down while I was writing this script, which I wrote in record time, by the way, and recorded this script as I'm speaking right now in record time. But I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully this season turns out well, and even more hopefully we get another trailer even sooner rather than later.